And welcome back. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We are playing some spoopy, strange horticulture for the Windows platform. Everybody's having a wonderful Thursday today. At the apex of maturity, those bushes' berries burst open, revealing an array of entrenched LMGs. or this one grows into a claymore mine that spews lead. You know, in a 80-degree arc for up to, 100 yards. Great. Oh my god, dude. Anyway, where were we? Oh, Mary's breath. That's right. So let's find us some Mary's breath. Leaf. The wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect large amounts of water it requires. Okay. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. So no big leaves, no big leaves. That kind of looks like big leaves, but I'm gonna probably say no. That looks like big leaves, but wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect a large amount of water. No. This one looks like what we're looking for, actually. No. I'm gonna guess peace. Look at those. So the leaves look like custom tailored to get dew down into the thing. So let's, I'm going to label it beforehand this time. Mary's breath. I don't know what the hell Mary is doing breathing those, but, whatever. Use. Thank you for the letter, lady. Ooh, wax seal. I always wanted to get one of those little wax seals with a little, signet ring like Duke Leto Atreides had in well, I guess it was in the first, in the 1980 Dune movie. I don't think they used those in the later one. I don't know. I didn't really like the new Dune movies. I wasn't a big fan of the new Dune movies, but yeah, those little, wax sealing ring things. I'd like to imagine that a totally normal daffodil which does sit there doing nothing would immediately drive all these people. Dude, we are talking H.P. Lovecraft here. So you never know. That would definitely be a perfectly acceptable thing to happen in this universe. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen, and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore, across from Torver. Please help us. That sounds like a place that we need to find. So, shit. I always put the paper behind it, and I need to access the paper. So, you will find us deep in Grisdale Forest. There's Grisdale Forest. A mile from the lake shore across from Torver. There's Torver. A mile from the lake shore, so right here. Torver. There's the lake shore. In the forest, so it's going to be either here or here, and I would figure that they'd say north of Rustlin if it was there. So let's go with, that. So Torver here. Let's try there. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter, and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard, and then through a large oak door, along a corridor, and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Oh no. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but open eyes are black. Her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? I ask my escort. I set to work. So is it telling me what flower I need again? As if if it does, that's kind of helpful, Wren. Okay, Wren. The long leaves, wait a second, Ipsom flavus? So like flavus flavus? The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death, and sweet to those who have not. So no flowers. It's not this one. I don't think it's that one, right? Because that one doesn't look anything like that other one. This? That looks nasty. No flowers, no flowers. So that is it. That is our flowerless choice right there. So we got either this one or this one. My guess would be this one, because that just doesn't look like it. So maybe? I mean... yeah? Maybe? Eh. Yay! I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren. Oh, wait a second, I better do this one first. Plant, book entry, collect. Gray sandfire? Sabulus canis. The sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene. Ooh, nice. Taking care not to swallow it, as it can cause an unpleasant stomach distress. Doesn't the juice alone do that? The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of roaring fire. Okay. Fun. I extract a sample of the Ada's blood and introduce it into the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed. Immediately, the leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Give me a sec, my phone's bugging me here. Let's see, upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple plants, which I am grateful for. Ooh. Donkey shones. New plants, new plants. What the hell? Oh, thank God it doesn't show that on my friggin' screen. Let me just turn off my fucking... So I've taken to re-enabling the cat cam. We're trying to keep the cats off the goddamn counters again, because they're getting bold. Every so often they'll get bold and they'll decide, hey, we're gonna get on goddamn counters. You sons of bitches. Okay, so that's yet another mystery solved. Oh shit, I forgot to label that plant. Wren. Not a very hard one to label, huh? See, this shelf is already getting stiffed. Let's get that fat boy over here. There we go. Get a little bit of plant over here. That way we'll have our that shelf free. Right. Next. Take a number. Isidore Burbridge. I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Butterdale. Didn't we already identify Butterdale? Oh no, wrong button. Oh no, I was just reading it. Or Meekdew. Let's start off with Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Sir, your mutton chops carry no weight here. Be gone. Nice. Friggin' mutton chops. Let's take a look at the other one. I want to know if the other one will cause him distress, because that seems like more of the path to go in. From what I understand, there are separate endings to this game, so you can inspire different endings, so I'm guessing that's what that is. Let's see. Meat dew. The beautiful flower made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be pleasant to look at, but touching the leaves against bare skin or... Ooh. Yes. Yes, very much yes. So, little small florets, doesn't give a color. So this guy's an ass. I'm gonna let this guy suffer. So... Not that one. There's no pistols on it. It has those weird types of flowers. But it says beautiful flowers made up of many small florets. So this one? Many small florets. So like that. The only other one could be that. Because it doesn't have all these weird fucking pistols on it. Yeah, I want to irritate the shit out of this guy. So... Oh yeah, it's this one. I can see them. See? Like the tiny little flowers on it. So that's an option. What was the butter ball thing? Dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched. Butterdale. That would be this guy. That looks like that guy. So I'm going to go ahead and identify both of these, but I'm going to keep this guy in this color since I'm not going to use him. Butterdale and Meat Dew. And that one we're going to give him. So, Mr. gets sores on his mutton chops. Storian. Enteritus dulcis. The dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. So, there you go, Noel Winter. You knew this was coming. A cross-section of the stem shows distinctive triple xylem and phloem of the Storian. Dark red fruits? Do we have anything with dark red fruits? I don't think we do. Maybe these. Could be these. Or these. Those aren't dark though. Yeah, it doesn't explode. It, causes insanity, death, and then makes your heart blow up. That would definitely be par for the course here. Okay, so we can end our day. We did a good job, I think. Did we meet anyone else new? Oh yeah, of course. So we now have our little roster building, which is kind of neat. Okay, next day. And I think that's when it saves the game. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustlin, south of Crinkle Crags. So we got 4 directions, which means we have something that's pretty much triangular. I guess not triangulated, it'd be quadrangulated. Quadrangulated? No, that sounds wrong. The book both fascinates and terrifies her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Okay, so I guess we get to start off by traveling. So let's stuff we don't need. I guess I can throw that in here for now. Since, can we put that in clues? No, I guess not. Okay, so let's get out our map here. And let's get that out of the way. So we can open this up. So. Hawkshead? Hawkshead. You know, you'd think I know where all these things are by now, as much as I stare at this fucking thing. Rustland was one of them. West of Rustland, so it's going to be on this side of the map. Which means... Oh, there's Hawkshead. North of Hawkshead, so this quadrant here. Right? And then east of Lowick. So now we need to find Lowick. Oh, there's Lowick. So Hawkshead, Lowick, it's going to be within this area. And then south of Kringle Crags. So it's going to be north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, which is Lowick. So this one right here. So these two squares here. And then west of Rustlin, which Rustlin is here. So it's this square. And then it's going to be south of Kringle Crag. So I'm pretty sure I'm on the square that it's in. So at the end of that river on Hawkshead. So that's where we're going. Right here. Double checking the math. Lowick. Kringle Crags. Rustland. Right there. Has to be right there. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken. Oh shit, he must have found that fucking flower I just discovered. Seemingly beyond repair, his vacant eyes fix on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched fingers, and I'm surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Nice! 2 new plants. 2 new plants. So let's, where did it put them? It probably put them not in order, so... Where did it put them? Did it mix them in? Must have mixed... Oh, yeah, there's one. Okay, so it put them in with the mushrooms. That's not gonna work. So, you know... My god, guys. This is just gonna kill my OCD here. Doink. 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 Okay. Good to go. Good to go. So we got whatever the hell that was. And let's... These blues should be over here near the other blues. Red. Purple should be in between blue and red. And then we'll put white at the end. And green at the very end. How about that? Okay, ding ding, next. Take a number. Is it me, or does the game's music sometimes sound out of tune? Or is that just to make... yeah, so Talion, they definitely are using some odd chords every so often, and that is the sole reason why they're doing it. They're doing it to make dissonant chords, usually augmented or diminished chords. That the entire purpose of them is to make them spoopy as hell. Oh shit, I totally missed what this guy said. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it, something or other? I'm no green-eyed dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Yeah, that's definitely the Lady of Summer. And I don't think I've identified that one yet. I do remember reading the entry, though. So I think that's this one. I'm gonna keep this one up here. Oh, wait a second. No, keep this one up here and move that one over there. So that looks a lot like it. Let me read the entry, though. Comtessa Evitavam. The leaves curl round delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make this sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. That almost definitely is that one. Because curly leaves. Curly leaves are definitely more definable than, yeah, that's it. Let's see, Lady of Summer. Yeah, you're definitely dead on, Talion, there. They're purposely making discordant chords to kind of creep you out. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Affinity. Next. Give me my mail, Mr. Chafer. They're saying the art has been killed. She has. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seems to me the art always looked out for the less fortunate. Yeah, well, everybody, nobody trusts secret societies. You know how that goes. Let's see. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it. But if you're determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm. Should the weather turn against you, warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, let's see what we got here. Beyond the gap, I was forced to turn back. You're determined to explore Great Gable. That there. Okay. We are determined to explore Great Gable. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I'm still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless... Brimlock, Folium caldarius. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made using leaves from the Brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces a small yellow flower. The leaves are waxy and tough. So, see, thank God we organized these in color order. Oop. So, yellow flower. That's not it. I bet you that's it. So, it's either going to have little yellow flowers and leaves like that, or no flowers and leaves like that. Right? Am I right, or 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 am I right? And it's not this guy. That's Butterdale. I'm gonna have to go with this guy, I think. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's label him. I think that's the guy we're going for here. Grimlock. Or Brimlock. Nice. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. So even though it like cures hypothermia, it probably still wouldn't do anything against like frostbite. So does your skin like still freeze and shit? Or does it just like literally warm your blood up until your brain starts to boil and shiz? Because if so, that would be even more grim than going insane and having your heart explode. The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mountain cap, as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. I won't eat it then. What's that? Skull blossom is so named because its flowers are shaped like skulls and little skulls and crossbones. It looks like little poison symbols. Forbidden knowledge that cause instant damnation of the soul. Its popularity has grown inside university. Poultices made from it is said to increase one's virility in matters of wedlock. Bleh. What do we got? A new plant. It's like it almost put it in the right place. Let's put it, yeah, there we go. Let's put it at the end of before everything goes red. Okay, so done with that one. And next. Norman Lee, this plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Can you imagine somebody coming in here and saying that a plant is cursed? Well, I guess with the way that we've been talking about these plants, I can kind of understand that. I mean, they can't be uncursed. Yeah, give it to me, Bubba. Mushroom. Let's organize the mushrooms. I don't need to imagine that. I've seen weirder at work. Oh, there you go. Cursed, though. I mean, cursed. Next. Simone Green. Hellbore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. His name is Hellebore. I hope he hasn't been nibbling at the plants again. I have a favor to ask. Now, he's smart. He knows which plants he can nibble at. I keep a little thing of catnip just for him. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I have been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse. And I know where to find it. According to Grayson's Herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Seaburg in the meantime. Here, take this. Work in psychological counseling. There you go. Someone believing in cures. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, curses. Somebody believing in curses. Yeah, I got it. Got it. Yeah, no. With the whole recent, people on TikTok thinking that they're going to get sucked up to God recently. I certainly understand all that. It's all just kind of fucking weird. Despite being described as common, the trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Okay, so let's what was that? Red what? Shit. Red pike, I think she said? Oh, there it is. Let's go to Red Pike. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather is agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Yay! New plants, new plants. Okay, so there. Boom. Next, oh, you again, Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image.